Bengal's West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee met Prime Minister Narendra Modi today to discuss, amongst other things, the state's financial crisis. Mamata told reporters after the meeting the Prime Minister agreed that West Bengal was under maximum debt and he assured her that he would look into the issue. The meeting comes in the middle of the government's last-ditch attempts to bring the opposition on board on its controversial land bill, which it wants to push in Parliament this week.
आज प्राइम मिनिस्टर के साथ हम लोगों को बंगाल एमपीज का मीटिंग था। हमारा बंगाल में हम जब पावर में आए 2011 का मई महीना में, उसका पहले हमारा स्टेट का जो कर्जा था वो कर्जा के लिए 1 लाख करोड़ का अधिक रुपया सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट रिजर्व बैंक ने हम लोग को पास से लिया है। तो इतना कर्जा देने से स्टेट कैसे चलेगा? तो एक परिस्थिति में भी पूरा रुपया हमारा छीन के ले आता है तो गवर्नमेंट कैसे चलेगा? गरीब का काम कैसे होगा? रास्ता घाट कैसे होगा? फूड कैसे होगा? 100 दिन का काम कैसे होगा? इसका बारे में हम लोग वेब कर देने के लिए कर्जा को हम लोगों ने डिमांड किया, रिक्वेस्ट किया।
What we can say is that there have been occasions in the last say 9 months where these two could have been together. But Mamata Banerjee stayed away, say for the meetings of the Niti Aayog, in which the chief ministers are part of the General Council. But the fact remains that these two have opened a communication line. These two have talked for the first time in a structured government-to-government meeting. What is interesting is that though the Prime Minister did not give any firm assurance as far as the issue of debt burden which the West Bengal government is facing, there was a very interesting play as far as their exchange is concerned. What sources are saying that both of them agreed that the debt burden of the state government is largely a crisis of inheritance. The state government's action, the past state governments which was ruled by the left parties, they have left behind a debt. Mamata Banerjee straddled with it. If West Bengal did not develop and did not get enough assistance from the central government, it's largely because the UPA government and the earlier governments were indifferent to the requirements of the West Bengal government. That's one interesting element, because with this the two have perhaps positioned themselves against the left and the central and the Congress party. What we had seen over the last few days, especially in this session of Parliament, that there was some kind of an unity emerging between the left, Trinamool, despite being rivals in that state, especially on the view on the issue of the President's address, the motion. The left moved a motion, an amendment, and the Trinamool Congress had backed it. That perhaps element is that now they have decided to stand away from each other. Interestingly, Prime Minister Narendra Modi assured the state government that there will be greater amount of financial assistance to the West Bengal state through the Finance Commission provisions, through coal block auctions. But what one can say is this: beyond the assurances, there is no clarity yet on what happens to the land acquisition bill. Because after the meeting, Mamata Banerjee did say that her opposition did remain the same. But the fact remains that if the two are talking, there are immense possibilities in the future.